everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm very happy to see you. I hope you had an amazing week. If you're new here, hello, my name is Esther. Welcome to my corner of the internet. I am very excited to partner with you in raising godly seed. Today's topic has been one I have been dragging myself to do. Mostly because it's something that has affected me personally. I tend to be on the, overprotective side. And in fact, I should have named this Confessions of an Overprotective Mother. While we are just talking and I'm telling you things I have learned, I am going to be cleaning my house. Because the truth of the matter is that I just had to do this. This was really a video was going to come out this week because it just seemed like I just couldn't have the time between everything going on in my personal life. I'm so sorry if you don't like this kind of videos, but I feel like this should be maybe some motivation for you to clean, or you could just listen to it as a podcast. Just keep on doing what you're doing, but listen to what I'm saying. You get? So let's just get into the video. Today, I know that, many of us struggle with being overprotective, and I get it. I want to shield my children from the world, from pain, from disappointment, from literally every single thing bad that I have experienced. I want to shield you from. But I realized quickly, thankfully, that was me parenting from fear, and that fear was beginning to make me want to control everything. I wanted to control the outcome in their lives, ensure that nothing bad happens. And even though that comes from technically a good place, it wouldn't help us raise children who are confident or resilient. And that's not what we want. We don't want children who, in their teens, 20s, or 30s can't stand on their own 2 feet. Everything has to be done for them. Anyways, I'm going to be telling you some practical tips that have helped me, loosen up my grip a little bit. And this video or these tips will not be complete without thanking my husband, to be honest, because I think without him, just gently nudging me or pointing out some things, I wouldn't have realized some of these things that I was doing. But anyways, the first point is you need to let them solve problems by themselves. I used to be that mom that before my child even encounters a problem, I'm already there solving it for them on their behalf. I'll jump to fix something, the moment it looks like my child is stuck on that thing. And I used to do it all the time. But when we butt in like that or constantly solve their problems, we rob them of the chance to figure things out by themselves. They don't learn to solve problems. It's hard to watch them struggle, I know. But every time they figure something out for themselves, they are building confidence. They are learning how not to do something. So that's my first point. Let them solve problems by themselves. You can watch them as they're doing it. It's hard, but let them do it. And you need to know when to step in. The second thing I started doing is, let failure be their teacher. Yes, I know failure freaks me out. And I'm sure it freaks you out too, but it's such an important teacher for kids. And I'm sure it has taught you a lot too in your own time. The other day, my daughter was, trying to figure out some Lego toys by herself, and she somehow knocked the thing down in the process of trying to put it together. Somehow, some pieces got thrown everywhere. She couldn't find them, and it didn't, come out as beautiful as she wanted it to be because obviously some pieces were missing. She learned so much from that experience that the next time that she was trying to put, a toy or something together, she was very conscious as to having all the pieces together. Instead of shielding them from failure, let's teach them that sometimes it's okay to not get things right. And this is where emotional resilience comes from. When they fail, don't rush to say, "Oh no, are you okay?" Instead, cheer them on, tell them you've got this, we can try again. You need to let them know that when they fail, it's an opportunity for them to try again. It's about equipping them to bounce back, not to avoid every fall. The third thing I started doing, and this was, in fact, I feel like this should have even been the first point, but it's gradual independence. Like just a little freedom at a time. Now, I know the thought of you giving your kids more independence can feel scary, because one of the things I was avoiding was giving myself more work. I feel like, oh, you don't know how to do this thing, you're going to make a mess, let me just do it for you. Or you're thinking like, what if they make the wrong choice? What if they get hurt? But the truth is, independence doesn't have to be all or nothing. Start small. Let your toddler, pick up their own clothes for the day, or even if they walk out wearing like a red shirt and, I don't know, indigo trousers, just let them do it. Let your 5-year-old pack their snack for school. These little moments of, independence show them that your choices matter and they feel trusted. They grow to become more confident. The fourth point is to teach safety without fear. And this is a big one. We want to keep our children safe, like I explained earlier. But sometimes we go overboard and accidentally teach them to fear the world, which is what I was doing technically. For example, instead of saying, don't climb a tree, you might fall, you could say, that looks fun, just make sure you have a good grip and don't climb higher than you should, or like than you feel safe to do. You are teaching safety and letting them take risks, which is how they learn their limits. It's okay for them to explore. You'll be there if you need them. And this is something I really learned from, my husband, is that they can do dangerous things within boundaries. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. And the last point I will talk about is to encourage social courage, model calmness, and empower their voice. Sometimes our children hesitate to speak up or join a group or, just socialize. And our instinct would be to jump in and rescue them. But can you pause? If you are at the park and your child is maybe nervous about joining a game, instead of saying go and play or stepping to introduce them, you could say, do you want to ask them if you can join, or I'll help you if you need it. Also, let's model calmness. Our kids pick up our energy a lot just by, looking at your face or seeing how you respond to things. If they sense you're nervous or overprotective, they'll mirror it. But if you're calm, they'll feel safe to try new things. These are just a few points I'm bringing to your notice. I'm going to use the remaining points on Instagram for my viewers on there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's same name, Esther in Progress. Please do. I hope that I have been able to encourage you today. And being overprotective doesn't mean you're a bad mom. It means you really care deeply. But sometimes that love needs to step back so our kids can grow into who God needs them to be. Let me know in the comments, which of these tips you are going to be trying this week. And if you found this helpful, please like this video. So many of you are watching without liking, and liking this video helps YouTube spread the word. So please like this video, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's grow this community together. Until the next time, keep being amazing. You're doing a great job. Bye.